You ever feel like you fucked up, said the wrong thing, did the wrong thing? Now you're thinking like, I'm cooked. What I'm trying to do, it's never gonna happen. Why did I do that? Why did I, you know? You just you have to know that the other person who experienced you do that bad one-liner or experienced you to do that embarrassing thing, they've had their fair share. And the same thing is going through their head with themselves. They're thinking about of all the sentences they said, filtering through their past, wondering why'd they say that? Why would they do that? Constantly rehearsing the past, wishing they could have done better. However, the thing is you can't change the past. Simple as that. And a way to feel better about something you can't change is you have to accept it. That embarrassing thing you said, or embarrassing thing you did, or that thing you did where you're like, man, I'm cooked, it's not gonna happen. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Because if it's supposed to happen and you continue to do the actions to make it happen, if you continue to set the conditions for your plant to grow, then it will blossom. Do not worry about if you overwatered your plant, or maybe the soil got a little dry. All in all, it's not about what you do all the time, it's about what you do most of the time. Even if you miss a day of watering, the plant will still grow. Even if the soil isn't perfect, your plant will still grow. It'll still happen. And never assume beliefs that other people have about you. Because oftentimes, beliefs or opinions that other people have about you, they're a lot worse in here than in reality. You always probably think the worst when somebody sees you or hears you say something embarrassing. You probably think the worst, like, oh my God, I'm cooked, they hate me. I look stupid, I look dumb. However, the other person is thinking the same exact thing about themselves. They're not worried about what you said. They're also worried about what they said. Both of you guys are looking at the same side of the coin. Trust me, no matter who you're talking to, people are always analyzing their own thoughts and what they say and worrying about if what they said was the right thing, the wrong thing, worrying if they did the right thing or the wrong thing. But you just gotta let it happen. Be yourself. Be authentic. If you overanalyze what you're trying to do, then it's actually gonna make it harder. You're gonna start to second guess yourself. Then when you do that, you're gonna question if what you're doing is really working, and then it might not work because you're overthinking it, and boom, now you get a little discouraged, and then the cycle gets a little deeper. You know, I'm somebody who truly does just go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. If Dillon fucked something up, then I was probably supposed to. I was probably supposed to have some sort of learning experience from that. I do not sit around going, oh my God, why did I say that? Why did I do that? If I say something embarrassing, I'm like, damn, Dillon, you probably shouldn't have said that. All right, make note of that. Let's not use that one again. Or, all right, Dillon, you just busted your ass trying to do that on the ice rink. Maybe next time you should do this instead. That way you don't do that. You know, I don't stress about my past experiences. I just learn from them and move on. Because if you stress about the past, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you get what you want. You can't take back what you said or what you did. And all you can do is improve in the future. Do better the next time. Because, well, there's always another opportunity. Life is kind of like Monsters, Inc., you know? You know how they got all them doors? They're everywhere. When one opens, another one really, or when one closes, another one really does open. You just can't be scared to walk through it. Because, well, That's one of the causes of doing all those embarrassing things, is you overanalyze, and then you start to become somebody who's not really you, and that's where you kind of start to compound on your mistakes. So just relax. Don't put pressure on yourself, because yes, pressure does make diamonds, but you have to remember that you'll only get a diamond if you put pressure on carbon, no other material. It's just something to think about. I know it was a short one today, but don't worry, I'll be back.